Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review both Kuja and Vivi. I decided to review both of them at the same video because they are both mage and I think pretty good for 3 stars category. The third character for comparison is of course our good old mage Xdeath. Like you can see here that Vivi has the highest base magic stats, 154. That's an impressive number. Even Transtera, who is 5 stars, only get 150, so it is clear that he wins compared to Kuja and Xdeath. Kuja here has the lowest magic stats, even lower than Xdeath. For magic boost, both of them get magic plus 50%, which is higher than Xdeath. 50% is pretty good, especially if you remember that Dark Fina only get 30% magic boost. However, you need to remember that Xdeath deal more magic damage to certain type of enemies. Kuja has Auto Fate, which gives him 20% magic buff, but that's useless because your ordinary magic buff such as Focus gives you 40% spirit, which override this buff. For survivability, Vivi is the worst here. His base health is very low and only get 10% extra health. Kuja wins because he gets health plus 20%. Both of them don't have either defense or spirit buff, which make them kind of fragile. Especially Kuja, who has minus 50% on wind and light resist, but only 150% extra earth resist. For MP, Kuja gets massive 50% boost while Vivi only gets 20%. Both of them don't have auto refresh, but Kuja able to absorb MP from enemies' spell. But from my experience, it only absorbs MP from black magic, so it is kinda useless because most of the bosses use ability attack instead of magic. For extra passive, Vivi has 100% faster LBV rate, but I don't think it is useful because his LB is simply ordinary LB. For Kuja, he has flare counter. This works on both physical and magical attack, but I think the chance is simply too small, only 10%, and like you know that flare is not that powerful, only 2.3 times fire magic damage to one enemy, and Imperil 30% of water resist for 3 turns, so not a big deal, okay? So enough about stats, let's talk about their abilities. Let's begin with Kuja. First thing to note here is Kuja has dual cast and Vivi only has dual black magic. Dual cast is better, especially for Kuja because he has high magic compatibility, which means you can cast 2 Barga magic in 1 turn if you equip Carbuncle. Kuja also has Curaga, which make him a nice backup or emergency healer. And with Dispelga, you can cure your party from stop, charm, or other stats effect. Kuja gets 2 magic awakenings. The first is Bartundara. This one is probably the most useful magic he has. It grants all allies 100% thunder resist. I have mentioned this on my Elnat battle video because really guys, he is very useful on that battle. I even used him when he was maxed at 5 stars as thunder resist buffer because from what I can remember, he is the only one who can give you 100% thunder resist. With this in mind, he may still be useful later in the future where you need thunder resist. The upgrade cost is also very cheap. His Tundaga also can be awakened. At +2, it is stronger than Tundaja. He has nice magic stats, and with this I can say that he is a budget character or killer for Elnut battle. Those are his magics, and I think they are better than his ability. His Flare Star deals nice amount of damage when awakened. Too bad that you cannot use it twice in one turn, so it is always inferior than Dual Tundaga +2. The Fire Imperial is kinda nice though, but I don't think it is worth to awaken this because the cost is, yeah, expensive, okay? Twice of the Tundaga +2 upgrade cost. The next is Angel of Death. This one is very nice buff, especially considering that he is only 3 stars base. The Ultima is kinda useless though. If you need non-elemental spell because your Tundaga doesn't work, then maybe you shouldn't bring him in the first place. Now let's talk about Vivi. Like I have mentioned before, he has dual black magic. He has many black magics too, but still lose if you compare him to Shantoto in terms of elemental magic. His most notable black magic is Doomsday +2. So this deals 6 times dark magic damage. This means you can deal 12 times damage per turn. Pretty powerful magic. It is stronger than Awakened Ultima because you can simply multiply the damage by Imperial enemies' Dark Resist. For example, if you use Awakened Dark Cecile, then you can deal 24 times damage per turn. The biggest problem of this skill is also disappear after you have maxed it. The spell usually hits your own allies, so unless you have a party full of Dark Veritas, then you probably gonna be dead, okay? So if you really have that setup, okay, you use 4 Dark Veritas, then maybe you don't want to awaken this skill. On that case, simply make Vivi to have 100% Dark Resist, and yeah, your Vivi can become good healer for your Dark Veritas. Vivi has Focus Magic +2, which can increase his defense, spirit, magic stats by 200% for 3 turns. The downside is you need 2 turns to get these buffs. But it is still good because so far there are no buffs which can surpass this, okay? The upgrade cost is not that expensive too, so feel free if you want to upgrade it. Let's talk about both characters' limit break. The funny thing about their LB is the damage multiplier and LB crystals requirement, okay? They are same. Vivi's LB has better damage potential because you can imperil enemies' fire resist, but like you can see that they are simply inferior compared to dual Doomsday or dual Tundaga +2, even on the maximum level. So I suggest you simply leave this LB. Don't waste your burst pot. For Vivi, he has 100% faster LB rate, but yeah, don't use it for this LB. Vivi has Entrust, so he can help filling others' LB when needed. So enough about abilities, let's talk about equipment. So their equipment choice are kinda similar. The only difference is Kuja able to equip Mace, so if you have Mace of Zeus or Serpent Mace from Mystic Bamboo Forest, you can give them to Kuja. Aquan enemies also, yeah, probably weak against Thunder Element, which Kuja's main strength. So other than that, simply focus on magic stats. Enough about equipment, my conclusion for them. Vivi first. He is a good dark magic finisher. Dual Doomsday has really high damage potential, however, he is kind of fragile. Doomsday Awakening cost is also very expensive, and yeah, without Awakening, I believe Doomsday probably kill your characters instead of enemies. And without Doomsday, Vivi is nothing special. His other black magics are only at Ga level. Also, if you want to max Doomsday, you need to bring Dark Nexus Seal or other Dark Imperial character. The worst thing about Vivi is the Trust Master, freaking Firaga. I wonder why they don't update it into Firaja, because Firaja is not an OP magic by any means. Terra, who is 3 stars, gives you Ultima, so really nothing special about just spell, especially because they have nerfed or fixed the Victoria's Secret stacking trick. I give him 9 out of 10 because yeah, he is 3 stars mage. Powerful, but I think too little too late, okay? Now, for Kuja. Kuja has lower magic stats, but I prefer him much more than Vivi. First, because his abilities awakening upgrade cost is much cheaper, okay? Second is because he has a role that no one can replace on this game. 100% Thunder Resist. The Tundaga +2 is also good for killing Elnak when using Reflect trick. And don't forget the Dispelga and Curaga trick. Really good package for 3 stars character. The weakness is same as Vivi. Trust Master reward. Better sell it, okay? Abilities inventory is not free, guys, okay? So I give him perfect 10 as a 3 stars mage. Budget Elnot killer. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about these 2 characters. Thank you very much for watching. Press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.